welcome to another Storing Photocards video. So today we have a bunch of different groups and some very exciting things. Lots of the Boyz group orders have come in. I've got Enhypen's new comeback, good progress on strategy for twice. I've got 17's new comeback, TXT's love language comeback. I've also should be finishing my Stray Kids Photocards collection today, which is probably the most exciting part. So yeah, lots of really exciting stuff. Also, obviously, usual disclaimers, natural light to film, so if there is a cloud, the sun's going to go in. I can't help that. And if you hear birds or trains or planes, again, I can't really help that. But I do my best to cut it all out. As always, there is a link in the description to all my supplies. I have updated that very recently, so it should be slightly more accurate. So without further ado, let's just go straight into it because it is so hot. I genuinely don't think I can stand here waffling for too long or I might melt. So yeah, let's just move on. Let's, as always, start with twice. So this is the stack for twice. It is almost all strategy except for about 3 cards, and 2 of those go in this early eras binder. So yes, first card I have is just to finish this page. So I did actually manage to get this Geo Christmas card and I'm happy with that. I don't need Santa's because I have both of Jong's and it just made sense to do it this way. And now this line isn't empty, so yeah, I don't have any intention to collect the rest of those. That was just like a fun little side quest. And then lastly, I have to go all the way to the back. Binder is so full now. This OT9 set, I did trade with someone for this Cheong, which is super exciting. So cute. I love that they're all in blue in this row and that they have the matching gloss as well. It looks really cute. So very exciting. Just missing Momo and Mina now for this. But yes, that was everything for this first binder. Okay, second is twice binder now, and I just have 1 card for With You. I think I'm complete in this binder up to With You, so I'm just missing Momo's Bear Hat card, and then With You's will be complete once again, which is so exciting. Like, I'm 1 card away. I need to just find the card and buy it. And then I made a really big dent in strategy, but I am still missing a bunch of stuff. So firstly we have the pink back. So yes, I have both Sana and Jihyo's Nemo cards for this version. So I just need this last Sana card. I do have trades if anyone wants to trade for it. And then I have both Sana and Jihyo's Nemos for this version as well. So cute. And then lastly, I'm just missing this Jihyo for the Nemos. I just can't seem to find it. So if anyone wants to, I think I have a trade for this as well. I can't be sure. I'm sure I have a Nemo card up for trade. And then for the highlight version, again, I can't find Jihyo's, but I do have Sana's set. So yeah, I just need Jihyo's for that, and then I need Sana's digipack as well as the rest of the OT9 set. And then I have set up for the new era, which is so exciting. Love the album so far. Cannot wait to get the photo cards in and store them and everything. So yeah, so yeah, that was everything that I had for twice today. So just 2 cards for Got 7 today. I have just made no progress. Oh, got something. I kind of just put it all on the back burner as well, so that's partially my fault. But yeah, so I have 2. I have this lovely hollow card, which I believe is like Tower Records HMB. I'm not even sure. I might have these the wrong way around. Don't even worry about it. And then I have this one, which the quality of this is so piss poor that I have to ask if it's fake, because I don't know if that's like a fake or if it or not, but it might be fake. If I see one that's good quality, then I'll know it's fake and I'll buy that one instead, but for now that'll do. Yeah, so I'm just missing 4 of his bobs now, which is kind of crazy. And then obviously I'm missing like 3 of his album cards, and then I'm missing like 3 each of Jin Young and Yugom, and then all of JB's. So yeah, that was everything that I had for Jackson and for GOT7 today. But yes, I know that Jackson's second Magic Man album will be out soon, so I'm like really excited for that. It doesn't appear like he's been doing like a Korean release with like photo cards or anything yet. I could be wrong about that. I need to like look into it a bit more, but every physical copy I've seen has not been like a K-pop album. It's just kind of been like a CD with like merch, which I can't afford. Yeah, so that's everything for GOT7 today. Ace and BTS binder now, and I just have Jin's come back. I don't have any Ace cards. I'm still missing those last 4 Junie cards. If anyone has them and wants to help a girl out, please let me know. But yes, bringing Jin back up to date. So yes, I have his Echo cards. Yeah, I don't really know how I want to lay this out, so I'm just gonna do this concept first. And then I'll do this one, and then I'll do these 2. Yeah, I think that works because these are all kind of like white lighting, and then these are all kind of like coloured lighting. I don't know, whatever. The backs don't look too bad either. And then I do actually have the like 3 postcardy things in there as well. I put them in already because yeah. But yes, that was everything for Jin, so he's back up to date. I don't collect the Weverse cards just because I didn't collect it for his last comeback either, and I'm happy with just getting like the set of the regular card for him. That's it for this album. Like I said, if you have any of these last cards, like please help me out. I also have a lot of Ace cards that I'm trying to like get rid of, so so yeah, but that was everything for this binder. Okay, I'm going to switch things up and do the A5 binders now. If you saw my last video, you will know that I've got this binder now for my Here collection and also my Purple Kiss collection. I don't have any updates on Purple Kiss. But okay, so this is where all her Japanese cards go, and I did just get this set of 4 cards for their most recent Japanese comeback Against the World. So yeah, I'm just gonna put these in, I guess, in a horrifically disorganized way. But there we are. I think that looks really cute. They just came in a set like this, so it just made sense to buy the set, because normally I often keep like 4 cards. But yeah, that's all I had for this binder. No updates for Perky, but they have announced to come back, so I will have to try and get those cards at some point. On to 17 now, so I just have stuff for the second binder. The first binder is full. Again, if you watched my last video, you'll have seen me set all this up. So yes, I have a bunch of Spill the Feels cards first. I can't remember if I've got the version names right or not. I don't really think it matters. So yes, so I've got this complete now. Okay, so that is the first page done, and then I have the other 2 version cards to go here. Oh no, I want to do like that actually. That makes more sense because those cards kind of go together. Perfect. And then yeah, I had to move the QR onto the back because I didn't have room. And then we have the new era. So right now I just have his Carrot version cards, or whatever they've called it this time. It's the Daredevil version. Why they changed the carrot? Like, everyone's gonna call it Carrot version anyway, so I don't really get why they do all that. But fine. Yes, I do have his Weverse set on the way as well, but nothing else at the moment. So yeah, I probably need to make a move on that. But I do have, we skip ahead, I do have some Japanese cards for him. So yes, this is actually a Spill the Feels pre-order card, but it fits really well in with these Japanese cards, and otherwise I would have 7 cards, so I'm just going to put it there for now, and then if I ever get that last Always Yours card, I can swap it out for this one or whatever. So yes, I don't remember which one is what version, so don't ask. I'm sure there's a template maker who can tell you though. Yeah, there we are. I think that just looks really cute. And then, ignore that. Yeah, and then I have the other 4 cards as well. And then this one I believe is the carrot version. Yeah, so this is like giving me like happy ending vibes because the jacket, yeah, anyway. So yeah, that was everything that I had for Joshua today. Onto the Sserafim now, and I have a few cards. So yes, I'm still waiting on this lucky draw, I think, but it's got to be arriving soon, I think. And then I have a bunch of cards for the current era, the current Korean era. I also think I have all of her cards for Different era on the way as well. I love Different, that's such a good song. So what cards do I have? Right now I have these 2, which I'm not fully sure which one's which, but I don't really care. I'm just going to put them both in like that. Actually, I'd be better off doing that, just looks more balanced. There we go. So yeah, I have that one, and then so I'm just going to do them this way, and if it's wrong I don't really care, I'll fix it later. But yeah, I have a bunch of her Weverse cards. I just don't have the Weverse units. And then I have this card, and I believe this is the tin case card, and I think this is the UMS lucky draw. I don't really mind either way, but it's a really cute card, so let's do that. And then here I believe I have the Weverse Concept A. I think this is her Compact 2. And then I have this row definitely. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, I'm missing, I think I have all of her like regular album cards on the way. I've just realised, I think I know what I did wrong. So I believe this is the Universal Compact Pop, and then these 2 are meant to go here, and it's meant to be a 7 pattern. That's my bad. I figured it out, don't worry about it. So yeah, I have all the regular cards on the way. I'm just missing these 3 units, and then I need to just get, I think, these 2 cards. I think I think I need to buy these 2 cards, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, and then yeah, this is the very poor setup I did for the Japanese comeback, but I'll organise it better once I have the cards on hand. So yeah, that was confusing, but that was everything that I have for Unshared today. Onto Enhypen, and I have just these pulls from their Desire. I do have the rest on the way. I think the only card I'm missing is his keychain version card now. I honestly, the way I've laid this out is horrible and I don't like any of it, and I'm just kind of pretend not to worry about it right now. So this is definitely his engine version. So I'm just going to store these first and foremost, because I know those are the engine version. I think that's the only version I actually have on hand at the moment, so I believe these are POBs that came with that version. So new page. I'm just going to do this, and then if I'm like completely out of it, I'll move them, because it's quite possible. that I'm just losing my mind. It's too hot to think. I'm going to be so real with you. So, but yeah, I think that's the only version I have on hand at the moment, but I do have everything on the way except for that keychain version, and I haven't even set up for that. So I'll reorganize off camera once I have everything on hand, and then it will be so much better in the next drawing video, I promise. But yeah, that was everything for Enhypen today. So this is probably the most exciting part of the video, because we're going to be finishing my Stray Kids top 3 photocard collection. I can't wait. Look at this jack of loveliness. Yeah, I just had to finish. So firstly, the most exciting card, I think, I finally finished. I'm Who. I have this last Hyunjin. This page is finally done. Look how good. How exciting. So I'm no longer back collecting, which is already amazing. So, oh my gosh. So let's go ahead. Finished Rockstar. So yeah, everything up to Rockstar is complete. Now we will be finishing 8. So for this page, I have the Nemo versions. I have Chan and Lino. So finally, first page is complete. And then for these Chick versions, we also have everything, I hope. So I have Chan and Lino's cane selfies. I have the Chan and Felix unit, and then I have Chan's letter version card. Yeah, so beautiful. And then I have probably the most exciting cards. I have finally completed this version as well. So cute. Okay, this is done, and then this is done. So that is 8 complete, and that's this whole binder is now complete and can be archived. How exciting is that? A whole complete Stray Kids binder. I'm obsessed. And then we have the other Stray Kids binder for the rest of the cards. So we're completing, is it just Skizhop? It must just be Skizhop that I have in this binder. So yeah, exciting. So I have Lino's double-sided, and then I can't remember what versions these are, but I have these ones as well. And then I have Hyunjin's, I believe these are the Nemo ones, right? So yep. And then this page was already done. So yes, the character cards. I have Hyunjin's suit character card. And then I have Innie's. And then I have another outfit concept of Lino and Hyunjin. Exciting. And then finally, I have the last 3 units to finish this page. So exciting. So I have Chan and Felix. And then I have Hyunjin and Changbin. And Hyunjin and Jisung. How exciting is that? It's all done. I quite like the way the backs are coordinated. Yeah, so that is Skizhop complete. They are now officially up to date, so I am ready for a new comeback, and I imagine after the Europe leg of their tour there probably will be one. So excited that I finally have them complete. Like, I just never thought this would happen. Yeah, just a couple of like bigger inclusions that I would like to collect, but like I'm not as intensely worried about those. I still consider the collection itself complete without having them up to date, if that makes sense. But yeah, so exciting. I don't have very many cards for ITZY at the moment. I mainly have some Yaji solo cards, and then a couple of cards I've like traded with people for. My albums are not in yet. Obviously the comeback was quite a while ago, but the girl I'm using is currently in Korea, and then she'll bring the albums back from Korea when she's done. So I won't have those albums yet. I don't think I'll have them for a while. So let's rotate. Yeah, so nothing for the new era at the moment, but just I actually only have one card for this early era binder, and it's just this Rujin checkmate card. So here we are. Yes. So she just goes on this page, and now I'm one step closer to having another era complete. But yeah, that was literally all I had for this one, so we'll jump to the other binder. For gold, I have 3 cards I traded for. So to start with, I still haven't got a single card from this version. And I don't have any cards for this version either, but I do have the edgies for this like hair clip version. There we are. And then I have Yaji's other card for the digipack version as well, her double-sided. And then lastly, someone traded me for this Una concept card from the Nemo version. So exciting. So yeah, that is everything that I currently have for ITZY. So I can't wait to get my copies of Girls Will Be Girls. I love this album and I love ITZY. I don't know what to tell you. So yeah, so I just have some Yeji solo cards to go in my other ITZY binder. So yeah, I don't know what I'm doing about Yeji's solo. I kind of set up for it, but also didn't, and also probably need to change everything I'm laying out because I don't know if I do want to collect it in full anymore, just because of how long I've left it to decide to do that. So I might just reorganize what I already have and kind of go from there. But yes, I do have one of her platform cards, and yes, and then I have 3 of her oxygen cards. This one, and this one. Yep. And then lastly, I have these 2 special edition cards. So I'm just missing like 4 special edition cards, I think, now. But yeah, that is how I've set it up for now, and I may change it and sort of reorganize it a bit better later. But yes, that's everything that I had for ITZY for now. As I said, their albums were still on the way to me, but yeah. Now on to Subin. This is actually exciting. So I have actually reorganized my Subin binder. I've taken the Japanese stuff out of here, so this is purely Korean comebacks, and I've reordered everything so it's kind of in chronological order, and I moved all these 8 pockets to the front and sort of reordered them. So in this last spot I finally have his like HMV exclusive, Target exclusive card from Freefall era, so I can put that one there just to finish this page off. Isn't that perfect? So yeah, that's how that's looking. And then we're into each ear. So I still put these ears together, and then I've put the sort of pobs afterwards for the most part. So yeah, this actually goes into Fire Escape. So I kind of did Fire Escape in a bit of a random order, because that then goes into Thursday's Child. It still flows chronologically, so that's why I've done it that way. Yes, and then we have Temptation and all the cards for that, into Freefall, and then all the pobs and everything for that, which transitions into Tomorrow, and then all the pobs for that. as you can see. And then, yeah, Sanctuary. So I do have a couple more Sanctuary cards. In fact, I have a very exciting one. I have his like Target exclusive, which I didn't think I would get. And this wasn't expensive or anything. Like normally that, like, you know, if you see them for sale anywhere, they're like very expensive, but I don't. I should have this on the way, I think, as well. And I have his Power Station Lucky Draw. So yeah, made some good progress. I think I have another one of these cards on the way as well. And then I have this page that I've put in for love language, and I'm just going to combine the album cards with pre-order cards and stuff. So firstly I have the actual like album cards here, and then I have this, which I think is fake, but it doesn't really matter, because I think this is the like broadcast card, so I'm okay with that, you know what I mean. I don't know how I want to lay this out just yet, so I'm just going to pop these in the middle for now, and I will reorganize when I have the other 4 cards, which I have 3 on the way. I think the last one I'm missing is the Weverse pre-order, which for some reason it won't sell for anything less than £30. So what's going on with that? I don't really get why it's that expensive. I'm not really understanding. And then I kind of just put in a bunch of blank pages for the new era, and I'll kind of reorganize that once I know what's actually going on. As usual, I try to only collect the selfie cards, and then any concepts I get are usually the ones that I pull or just like perfect fillers. So yeah, but that's all the sort of Korean album stuff for Subin. This is my Subin Japan binder. I need to print a cover, that's why it doesn't have one yet. But I have 4 cards for this binder. So I have 2 of his Japan cards. I have his Magic Hour and Drama cards. Super exciting. So any progress is good progress. And then in here I have 2 of his like Chaotic Wonderland. I think these are like lucky draws or whatever. Or like pre-order. I can't remember what they're from, to be honest, but they're so cute. So I'm just gonna put them in here. Amazing. So it's kind of like Chaotic Wonderland here, and then Still Dreaming around it. I think it's Still Dreaming, right? Yeah, so not a lot in here at the moment, so it is a smaller binder, but then I'm happy with that because it just means I have more room in the Korean binder. So yeah, so that's everything for this binder. So here are the Subin A5s. They have some kind of like mark on them, and I don't know where it's come from. It's really annoying. They literally just sit on a shelf. I don't understand it. Anyway, let's try and do this like pretty quickly because I'm melting. So here I have another Pulbatu card to add to my little Pulbatu page, and I did put Taehyun on the back, so I don't want to get rid of him. I pulled him, he's mine. And then I have the Memories, this Mystic Messenger thing. It's a Memories, right? Imagine if I'm completely wrong. I'm so sorry. I'm so hot that I just can't think straight. I'm just like going off memory, and my memory is already pretty poor. So anyway, I think that's right, and it looks cute here, so I'm gonna leave it here for now anyway. The backs are so fun. I love this concept that they've done. And then next I have a couple of these like DVD cards for Act Promise in Japan. So these are where I keep my DVD cards. So I believe this is the order I wanted them. There is one more card in this kind of concept, so that will fill that page. How cute. And then photo book wise, I have, yeah, and then I have the photo cards from the message tour message book to go on this page. So this card finally isn't on his own anymore. How exciting is that? Finally have another photo card book to put it. Photo card, what? I have another photo book photo card to go in there. So that was actually everything I had for this binder, but I do still have a couple more cards just for the other binder. Okay, so here is the final Sserafim binder, and I have his 4 Dream Week cards, or 4 of his Dream Week cards to go in it. So I'm just going to put them at the back here. Cut the struggle. Okay. So I'm going to put them on this page. I'm going to put his selfies at the top. And then we'll do the unit, and then I've got this Polaroid, and I'm just going to put it in here to fill the space for now because I don't have anything else to go there, and I need to look up. I'm not sure how many more cards there are for this or what size they are or anything, so I'll worry about that later, but I don't hate this, so I'm going to do it. So yeah, that was absolutely everything that I had for Sserafim today. Super exciting. This is my favourite collection, hands down. I just love Sserafim so much. So anyway, yeah, that was everything for TXT. On to the Boyz. This is the album card stack, like, yeah, but I have such an exciting card. So I'm still missing this last Eric DVD for this year, and that's the last card I need now because I did manage to find his glitter version DVD card. I can't believe it. How exciting. So yeah, 1 card away from having Christmas in August complete. And then for Watch It, I'm just missing that last Youngin DVD as well. And then that's done. Yeah, and then I'm just missing this Eric films. So it's like 1 card for each thing, but they're just like so hard to find apparently for no reason. On to Trigger. I did try my best to complete this, so I should have a bunch of stuff on the way, if like of the things that I'm missing, but yeah, we'll see. So firstly, for this flash version, I have both Hyunjae and Eric for the white back, and then I have Hyunjae's blue back, just missing Eric's, and then for this one, the black back, I have all 3. So just missing 1 card on this page, and still missing these last 2 Vanguard cards, and the same with Riot apparently. So close. And then for the platforms, I do finally have a copy of the flash platform, and I have Hyunjae's QR, I have Youngin's selfie, and then obviously I have the I have the set, so that's exciting. And then nothing for Vanguard at the moment. And then I have both of Hyunjae's selfie and QR for this Riot version. So selfie and the QR. Yeah, so just missing a handful of cards for this. I do finally have Eric's sticker for this one, so I'm just missing 2 more stickers. But yeah, that's still such good progress on that. I don't know why it's taken me so long to kind of just get on and finish it, but I've kind of left it so late now as well that there's not much available anymore. And now we're on to the current, well, it's not going to be the current year for much longer, is it? Unexpected. So some of these are marked off and some of these are not because I'm just useless. So yes, I have this Eric, so I'm still missing Hyunjae for this version, and then I have Hyunjae for this grey back, and then for the bottom row, the coloured back, I actually have all 3. So I'm like really close with this era at least. Like I'm only missing like 2 cards for Eric and 2 cards for Hyunjae at this point or something like that. For this, like, I guess it's like brown version, I have Youngin for the like white back, and I think I have Eric's as well. Do I? Yeah, I do. And then I have both Hyunjae and Eric for the grey backs. So cute. And then I do have all 3 for the colour backs as well. How exciting! My first fully complete page. Eee, look, I love it. Brilliant. And then for this version, I have all 3 of the white backs. and all three of the grey backs, and then just Youngin for the colour backs. Perfect. So yeah, I'm just missing 2 Hyunjae cards, 2 of the regular album cards for Eric. I have both Youngin and Hyunjae's kiwis on the way, and I have another set, because to buy one of these cards I had to get like the full kiwi. So that's a weird sentence. Anyway, so I'm just gonna double up basically, so it makes a full page, because that would just look nicer, I think. Yeah, that's, so I just need Eric's kiwi version. I do have a Kevin to trade if anyone wants it. And then here at the back I have all my like non-biased cards. I'm just going to store away the 3 that I've decided to keep from Unexpected Era, because they were all really cute. Why not? And yes, I'm keeping the Hacky because the Boyz is 11 and it's not 100's decision. I don't really want to talk about it because I get really upset, and yeah, but I just want you guys to know that's where I stand. The Boyz is 11 and always will be in my heart. So yeah, okay. Glad we had that talk. So yeah, I have so many pre-order cards for Youngin to put away as well. So for the pre-orders, I've got this stack at the moment. I'm going to tell you now, this is an absolute mess, because setting up has just been so hard. There's just like too many cards. Like I genuinely don't know what's going on. So I'm praying I've kept everything in the right order. That's all I'm going to say on that. And yeah, so I'm just putting things away. I'll put the username on the screen of the person that I use for templates, because it's so much easier if you just look at her templates than trying to guess what all these are. Like I said, I just attempted to set them up and just kind of made a mess of it. So like, yeah, let's not. So this is his broadcast. How exciting to have that. It's literally so cute. I never thought I was gonna get my hands on it. And then I'm gonna put this one as well, because I'm pretty sure he's in that same jacket, so I think these were taken on the same day. Like no, this same outfit as this one. You can tell by the like swoop of his hair. Anyway, I set these up, put the cards in the right order, and then kind of just called it a day. It was too confusing. So yeah, sorry. There's no full like logic really to what I'm doing, other than I just like I looked at the template when I was setting up and I tried to make it all match my outfit or something. I don't remember. Yeah. Anyway, that's how that page is. I think it will look good once everything's in. And I think from this point I completely gave up and was like, just pull the cards away. So yeah, I've made fillers for all the cards I still don't have, but I just at this point I'm going to just put them all in and call it a day, because it's just too much. So yeah, I'm still waiting on so many cards, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. Yeah, so that was all the proto cards. I just have a couple more cards left. I just literally have one card for this binder, and it's this one. So let me just quickly put it away. If you watched my last string video, you'll see that I had 2 of this card before, and now I have the other card. So I still managed to mess up because I actually ended up with 2 of this card as well. I don't even know. I made an absolute mess of this. But either way, the Beeline cards are now done, which is fine. And that's all I needed. But yeah, that was the only card for this binder, but there's still his season's greetings. Okay, finally, last binder, and I literally just have this to put in it. So I have the I called this the season's greetings and it's not even the season's greetings. Okay, I'm just going to put his ID like in the corner here for now. And then I'm going to put his like fan club card in the middle like that. I don't even care. But yeah, that's it. Finally done. So yes, this is his fan kit card. So that's done. Finally up to date on those. And that was absolutely everything. So thank you so much for watching. And I'm sorry if I sounded out of breath because it's so hot. I'm literally melting. So sorry if it also felt like I was rushing because I was. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I love this little community we've built and I love seeing all you guys' lovely comments, so please keep leaving them. Feel free to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you want to see more. I do try to do these videos monthly. I haven't been the best at that, but I'm trying. And yeah, thank you so much. Once again, reminder, there is a link in the description to all my supplies. It's not affiliate linked, it's just guidance. Anyway, it's just so you don't have to ask me. And yeah, I hope you're having a lovely, if not sweaty, day, week, month, year, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.